So I want to make just a short video talking about the character that has interested me the most out of the oh nice, thank you for the warning that my mouse is out of right in front of the screen. Why did I start recording? The most interesting character from this batch, the Lost Vein, is pretty interesting as well to think about what he can do. This new character really opens space for a wave of new characters that could have a very similar ability. Now, this could be like insane because his passive is long. In the middle of it says, in addition, the hero is also of demon race, affected by uniques and commitments. If that means that, you know, our boy Prince Sigurd, Sugma, he can be just a demon, right? Or he can be considered a human and a demon, and that opens up waves for a lot of other characters to also be the same, because if he works as a human and a demon, well, you can, in his red, you can put him with Bond, Arthur, and Twigo, and that's an amazing Bond team because he has Amplify, right? He has Amplify, and Bond's giving buffs, and he is also giving himself buffs. He has, you know, Extort, which is going to weaken the enemies. He doesn't have Cleanse, which would be perfect for the team, but that's fine. That's nor here or there. His ultimate is probably going to be a one-shot as well. So he looks to be an amazing addition to anyone wanting to use him on the Bond team. At the same time, he's another option for the Assault Meliodas team. I was going to put Assault Meliodas, but it's just Meliodas. I'm stupid. Okay. Is also an amazing addition to this Assault Meliodas team. While, you know, there are honestly a decent amount of options, and Assault Melee, at this point, I do see him sometimes, but he's not as prevalent in PvP. He does have a decent amount of options, and he doesn't need a character that, you know, doesn't have much support. I mean, yeah, he doesn't have much support. He does have somewhat support. Increase attack stats of all allies by 10% for 2 turns up to 3 times. And you know this is if enemies are affected by stat decreasing effects, which, you know, Meliodas' passive is decreasing defense, so that will proc if they take if you take like 1 attack, because it's per debuff on the enemies. Like turn 1, basically, if an enemy attacks you, you are going to be proccing this, and you're going to be proccing a 30% extra attack, which this is 3 separate buffs, I'm assuming. So that also means that Melee is getting advantage of that with the Amplify as well. So, you know, he's not going to be getting much Amplify because other than the 3 buffs, Melee on his team doesn't give much buffs to anyone else. But again, that's an option. That opens a lot of other options for characters to also do the same. Like, I don't know if I want to start spoiling. I mean, I can. This is beginning of season 4. Mile, or the corrupted version of Estarossa when he turns into Mile. That could be a unit that is a demon and a goddess. Easy. It's just easy example. And again, that could be an option for a lot of characters. Now, Extort hasn't been good for quite a while, and I need to pull up. On my own video. I have. You know, the gameplay. I want to see what's the percentage on the level 1, because they hover over the level 1 as well, and I want to kind of see what's the percentage on that Extort, because the Extort on level 3, 20, okay, it's 10%. That's not bad. You know, Bond's Extort doesn't do damage, right? But Green Bond's Extort was just Extort, so it didn't do any damage. Yeah, 20%. You know, as a card that does have 120% plus the 20, and you know, if you're taking on consideration the buffs that he's giving to himself, he might be doing good damage even if this card is not bad. It's actually, you know, a pretty decent card. Also, by the way, the banner is 0.5%. It's not any shenanigans, 0.25, so it's pretty nice. The banner is looking pretty okay. I like the green Arthur. No red Arthur, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. I like the green Arthur. I like the Tarbio and Sariel. You know, everything else, you know, Red Dario is pretty decent. She's beating so many banners, but it's still a good unit, right? Green Joe is still a pretty good unit, and it adds up to you know, Green Joe. It's not the most prevalent unit in the Assault Melee team, but let's say you have Assault Melee, but you don't have them induced for green draw, and you want to use this new character with Assault Melee, that's, you know, that's a good banner to summon on as well. So I think this banner is looking to be pretty good. I'm hoping I won't take too long to max out the new characters. The new other character is free. I did see on the dev notes that they posted that after the update, everyone will be having her in their boxes, one UR costume set for her, and 100 gems. So that's pretty nice. So she is free. 1 copy is for free. Let me have so many tabs open. Let me go back here. No, not this one. It's good for the raid, which is nice. When debuff is removed by skill usage in deathmatch, increase allies attack by 40%. This would be so insane. Like, if this was like for the whole game, right? This of course is only for deathmatch, which that's fine. You know, you're gonna be using. You can definitely. No, you can't really use her for the Grey Demon because she only has physical attacks, right? And the Grey Demon, if he's flying, you can only hit him with the long ranges. So you definitely don't want to use her for Grey Demon, but for the new raid, she's phenomenal, right? So I like that they made a new raid character. I mean, of course they're gonna pump out a lot of raid characters, right? Because this new raid, you know, you guys on Global have had experience with it already as well. The new raid, it's not necessarily hard, but it's not necessarily nice either. It can be very annoying. It can be very RNG based, right? So we'll see how good she'll be. I think she'll be good. I don't know how good this ability will be because it's an AoE, but a weak point is good. You can proc her own weak point. That's the reason why, you know, Green Demon Melee is so good. His ultimate hits so hard, but you know, it's annoying to debuff with Green Demon Melee because his own cards don't debuff the boss. So you need like a friend to choose a Jericho or use Jericho yourself so she can bleed him. But with her, she makes the bleed, so she might even be better than Jericho. And they might even give her the buff for the raid. We'll see. And Melee, I don't know. I feel like they purposely made this Melee should be put in the back. You know how you use red Lost Vein in the back with the Glitter team? I feel like he is that. Like because he has the passive, right? It's our battle during the allies turn. Increase the hero's ultimate move gauge by the amount of orbs possessed by the hero of the most number of orbs. So, but it's up to 3, so I don't know if it's that great, but with the situation I'm talking about. So like, if you have him in the back, and let's say, like a unit of yours dies, he comes to the front, and he gets all those orbs and gets the ult ready. So like, I feel like he's like a panic button like that. Like if one of your units die, he just comes in and gets orbs. But I know that's what this character gives me the vibes off of, because you know he has the same ultimate as Red Lost Vein, which is basically a one shot if you have a few cards in hand. So I feel that's how he's meant to be, but maybe not. Inflicts, you know, takes off ultimate gauge. He's just complete support unit. He's very different to Red Lost Vein in that regard, but I feel like he's probably gonna be mostly for ultimate usage. Maybe he's gonna PvE. I mean, it's just that PvE in general isn't, you know, difficult like that, but it could be good. It's just that, you know, if an activity is difficult, usually they don't allow demons to be used anyways. So but yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see how else they can make this ability working other characters. But if this ability is making him be a demon and a human at the same time, that's phenomenal. And let me know what are some other builds you'd like to see with this character. I feel like he can be used in a good amount of builds, especially with his Amplify. And yeah.